I wonder if it has that here. There we go. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Damn, Ford in Rocket League. Ford's in Rocket League. That's awesome. That's Borderlands right there. Okay, it was for photo mode. Major update, free content, photo mode. Wow. That was today. They downloaded photo mode. Wow, that's stupid as hell. What's up? What's up? I can't see your name though. Hold on, bear with me, please. Sorry about that. I have all that. Yeah, I should be able to download. I have all that. I have the bounty pack. I have all that. I have the collector's edition, so I should be able to see all that crap. Thank you very much. It's not 100% ready to be shown to the public, but one day I promise I'm gonna have it up and running. Can you hear me? Okay, everybody hears me? Okay. Just gonna make sure before I get too crazy. No, no. I'm alive. I didn't eat my son's food. I did not eat my son's food. It's in the microwave. I put it there because the cats were trying to get to it. Oh, what's up? Still here. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up with the chat. I apologize. I need to fix something real quick. I just noticed something was wrong. And we're good. Okay, let's go back. All right, back to live here. Okay, hi Bill. I like the room. Appreciate the room. Yeah, you are live on Twitch too. No Twitch here. Sorry, I only post on YouTube and a little bit of Rumble. That's about it. I don't post. I don't really do Twitch. To be truthful, you really can't. I know people do double streams, but in reality, once you get to a certain point, you cannot really. I know people don't believe that, and maybe but there's a certain point of revenue you cannot do that. So I just kind of stick with my game plan. I think YouTube's still the best platform there. It's not because that's where I post. I just think that for the type of content that I put out, which is not just streaming, which is actual gameplay footage, everything I could put it podcasting, all this does is funneled into YouTube. So that's why I do it here. What are you doing, sir? I'm kind of just chilling, talking with you guys, talking about video games. You can talk about any type of video games. That's the main topic of today, of just sitting here hanging out. I may be playing some. Wait, can y'all hear me? Let's see. Oh, I'll tell you about what happened just now. Yes. What are you playing? I don't really know what I'm gonna play. I don't know. I was gonna put up a poll. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Call of Duty. It'll be late, but we're gonna play Call of Duty on the channel. So That's really what we're going to do. I have. I played part 1 and part 2 a little bit. Part 2 missed my best games of 2009 by 2025 by this much. So it was in my top probably 15 list. So 100%. The cats, the cats are in my house. So my son had food on the table, so I picked it up. But I got blamed for eating it, but it's not. So what about you? How did you like Kingdom Come Deliverance? That game is really far in depth. So I'm downloading some stuff right now on my PlayStation. So hopefully the stream's not too bad here. So okay. It was good. I'm glad. Okay. Feel free to ask any other questions. If you want to send a super chat that way too to ask a question, that's your choice. Feel free to become a member. Buy some from the merch store. That's the big supporters of the channel. So if you want to do that extra little bit, if not, come here and hang out for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that too. Like either way. Do you know we have a merch store? I think I'm going to do some type of merch contest. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it'll be fine. Okay, here we go here. Have you played the Elder Scrolls Oblivion? Is that what you're asking? Is Elden Ring one of the best games in the last 10 years? I have played, I have played Oblivion. I played Skyrim way more than Oblivion, though, if that makes sense. Because Oblivion was first, which I believe is. But I played the shit out of Skyrim a lot. Like I played a lot, not on stream, but I've been going back and playing games like I played The Witcher the other day, so I'm gonna start playing The Witcher again. I want to see this actual megabytes. Yes. So I've been playing The Witcher, which people really enjoyed that. So every once a week I will play The Witcher until we beat it, and then we're gonna pick another game. So, oh, look at you! Be right back. Oh, let's see if we can. My question to you: do you mean this Spider-Man 2? Oh, what's up, Elijah? You mean the greatest Spider-Man 2 game ever? Do you mean the best movie tie-in game ever? Yeah. I'll tell you something. They don't make games like this anymore. I know the new Spider-Man is good. I'm not going to say it's not. But I can't check the budget on camera. That's my bad. I meant to check the budget. Remember me. I do remember you, Elijah. I liked and subbed. Can I be a mod? You can earn a mod in the future, but you got to come to streams. I know, right? Those are amazing. Yes, correct. The newest 3 Spider-Man games, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2, are really good. That game, Spider-Man 2, was that started all of it. I mean, literally. You know what's weird about some games, and Spider-Man's a good choice of it. When you try to change certain things like web slinging, just if it works, why change it? I don't understand that sometimes about us as gamers. Certain things, if it works, just do it. Just be the best you can be at it. Yes, this right here is Spider-Man 2. I have Spider-Man 3 also. I'm going to go put this back on the shelf. Sorry. I have Spider-Man 3, the movie game. I don't know where Spider-Man 1, the movie game, is. I don't know if that was for PlayStation. I don't remember. I really don't remember where 2 was. So yeah, I played a good bit of these games. Yeah, Spider-Man 3 is right here. Let's see. It's in order. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, that game right there. So, yeah, you must be in just to say it. Got to go by. Okay, all right, cool. I appreciate it. Let's see. All right, that's downloaded. You must have been an older gentleman though, unless you played old games. But okay, cool. You have to be an older. You have to be older. How old are you? Because you have to be older to know about that game. Unless you, I mean, some people are just video game like junkies, like I am. You know, like I just know a lot about video games, even though I am older. But I just choose to know about the history of it and stuff. Everything's downloaded. You're a teenager. You know about Spider-Man 2, the movie game. That's awesome. That now we know all hope is not lost. Oh, how old is your pops? Yeah, right. Because my son's a teenager too, so your dad could be as old as me. That's good that he teaches you that stuff. Honestly. Oh, he's 50. Okay. Okay. Well, he's a little older than me, but still. See, he's all about. He knows about Atari and stuff. If he's 50, it's crazy because that's he's almost 5 or 6 years older than me. So like he probably played Atari and stuff. Um, Atari was not big. I play Call of Duty with him sometimes. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Good. That's good. Y'all should each pick a game that you guys like, honestly. So that's important. Let me put the big thing here. Yeah. And Pong on it, right? Yes. Atari did have a lot of time. A lot of you don't understand. Atari had Pong, but it wasn't the main thing. When Pong first came out back in the day, it wasn't Pong. It was like there's a couple of games on it. Pong was before Atari. Like a lot of times we get it confused. Yeah, Pong was before Atari. Pong was its own individual console for Atari. Like honestly, it was his own in. Sorry, I was looking at this. This is pretty cool looking. Oh, nice. You know what's interesting? I found out today. It might have been this week. The team that put the best game of the year together, that literally made it. I do play Call of Duty. It's on the page. I play a lot of Call of Duty. Not a lot, but I play a good bit of Call of Duty. So right now I'm working on my zombie camos. But the team that built the game of the year, y'all can add me on there. It's BillKeyz on Fortnite. We're gonna play Call of Duty tomorrow. It'll probably be pretty late because I gotta watch my daughter. And then this weekend, it'll be on Saturday or Sunday, which probably will be Saturday night. We're gonna have a Fortnite extravaganza night. So what's up? What's up, Toxic? What's going on, Toxic? My little girl's crazy, by the way. Is it officially out? If it's not officially out, I haven't seen it. I'm gonna see it in I'm gonna tell you when I'm gonna see it in 9 days. You get a camo with this, huh? Yeah, this is a camo. That's awesome. I don't like that because it's white, but oh, okay. Steel it is. Call you Jonathan. How about that? Yeah, I saw about the new update, and that's all I care about right now. And they're gonna add some guns. Or the well, thank you. If I've been first of all, it's spelled wrong. I gotta. That's the only time I ever correct people is you gotta. It's BILLKEYZ. So the name is very significant across the world, so you got to make sure we spell it right. A lot of people always mess up and put an S, but a ES is very important, crazy. You probably know why? Because you're probably talking your phone. It's fine. I've been called a legend by a subscriber with 8 million subscribers. What's interesting is to see the people who, and it's fine. And when I say this, it's never a bad thing because I chose to stop. And it's, so it's for me to blame and for me to work harder now. But we're gonna test the theory. Can you get to that point? Oh, is it Thursday? Oh, the weekly events are out. Oh, I gotta get that. You get a gun? Hold on. 1 second. I gotta back up. Tell me I get a gun. By the way, check out the merch store, guys. The merch store is pretty cool. It says something about the weeklies, but no, it's a blueprint. That's what I thought. Okay. Gotta go. Come back tomorrow. See you tomorrow then. Let me see how to say this fucking name right here. Jesus Christ. Toxically like, Banny, don't talk about my name. Remember in life. Well, let's go. I'm gonna say something for content creators. Hold on.
Stealthy 230.
Stealthy. So stealthy it is. I got the flu. Get well soon. They got those good meds where he lives, so he'll be fine. As of right now, it is the only stream. Yeah. I can't wait to play Call of Duty tomorrow, to be honest. Even though technically I'm playing right now, but I'm really going to play tomorrow. I think I have 2 left. I have 2 games. I'm almost zombied out here. Just want to talk. What the heck's going on? Keep up the content. Let's go. You already asked the question. Ask another question. You could ask a question right here. Look at this guy. The Fuzz. I like the Fuzz. Thank you so much for supporting me on that level. You can ask a question. I know you did before, but feel free to ask another one. Let's go, the hype train. You play any video games? I think you asked a question up here. Let me go look. I think I answered it. I'm sorry. Oh, the cats. Yeah, we talked about the cats. Yeah, I'm not a. I know we talked about the Twitch too, and I don't mean to. Look, it might seem like I'm bashing Twitch or whatever, but I just don't post there. No question. Just happy early Friday. Let's go. I love Friday. Today is still pre-Friday. See how people really get like when I work, I'm like pre-Friday, like what? I'm like, yeah, man, pre-Friday, let's go. Or it's take your shirt off and give me a hug day, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's fine. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But thank you for supporting me on that level. Every little bit goes a long way. Talking about that the other day, by the way. Happy Friday. Let's get pumped up. Well, if you play a game and you have a game that you might want me to play, you can always suggest. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of how we got The Witcher. The Witcher's going to get beat. You know, Taco wanted me to play Night Trap. Well, guess what? He's got to pay. He's got to pay. I have a guy named Big Papa Taco. He wants to see Night Trap. He's got to pay for me to play. RUB here. I love the hype train. The hype train's really cool. So, wee. But yeah, we're doing it too. At living the best life. Bradley got braces today. He gets some bottom braces. Saturday we're gonna go powerlifting. So fucking all neck. Look at this. Fucking swole. I'm swole up in this bitch. Dude, I talked about this the other day, but I'm so proud of my son. I can't wait to see him. I'm proud. He's been putting in the fucking work. I had a hard time staying awake watching The Witcher. Haha. Wait, this is a Stormbreaker coffee mug. It's kind of my signature cup. So I have my Stormbreaker coffee because I drink a lot of coffee. That's when now you're gonna see Pepper. She's gonna link my coffee percentage off, so you can get some coffee if you want some coffee. But it's Stormbreaker. I bought this a long time ago. When things are on sale and you think they're cool at GameStop, what's up, Johnny Knight? You should buy 2. I should have 2 of these, but I should have bought 3 of them. I should have bought them all, but I didn't. And then over here, we got our delicious BillKeyz mug from the merch store, which you can kind of buy this, or you can buy a coffee cup with a beautiful picture of me on it. So, but yeah, the mug is very, I'm not going to say famous, but iconic within the room. So, because we kind of, have the backdrop. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to go over here. We have the backdrop. I'll give you kind of there's more. There's the Thanos glove, Captain America shields up there. There's some headsets. Many famous individuals I've met that sign autographs. We're about to, y'all can't see below. Well, you can now. Yeah, you can see below here. There's the notebooks. Every time I write stuff down, I have that. This is the swing boom arm that y'all shouldn't see. That's for the podcast that I do. But yeah, we got these 3D printed things up here. These are really cool. I have a PS4 one, a PS3, and a PS5 one. I kind of wish I could have paid her. She had them there. So which would be cool to be like, hey, I want to make this. There's my Assassin's Creed shadows, which I really like. And then at the very top, you can't see it. This top thing up here is all the Avengers standing together from the movie, from the MCU. And my buddy Don bought me that. And he always used to fuck with me and say, hey, you better put that shit on where I can see it on my stream. So there it is right there. Even though he's only been to my stream maybe twice in his whole fucking life. I love him to death, but he's only... But yeah. That's right. Axes in the chat. Yeah, it's cool. Big video. I like all nerd stuff, man. I'm a big nerd just in general. I don't read much, so I kind of, what I need to look for, and I'm sure it happens, and I'm sure y'all can answer this question for me too. Does the comic books, how Audible you can get a book read to you, like a person reads it out loud? They have that for comic books too. I'm sure they do. I definitely want to do that because I have there's so many comic books I never read that I literally looked at the pictures probably a million times, not a million times, but like thousands of times, probably hundreds of times to be the truthful number. And paper books were way better. Yes, I agree, but I can't read. I want someone to read it out loud to me. Does that make sense? I agree. I agree. A book is the best way to go. But if you're like me, and you can't, I'm not a very good reader. So if I want to always listen. I want to be able to hear the story of my favorite comic books, if that makes sense. So I can't. Sometimes it's just the way it is, I believe a book. I have a few books in my life that I keep. I have comic books that I have. Actually, I just put up one over here. I put 2 of them up over there. I put a Street Fighter comic book and a Call of Duty comic book that I got from, I think it was from a box or whatever. So Remember, look into the stuff they have. Blind people. I believe there is some good. Yes, correct. I agree. Yes. It'd be interesting if I could hook it up to where maybe it reads what's on screen and I could have a little earbud in my ear and it would kind of read that to me. Or if I highlight it, it reads it or something of that nature. You know what I mean? We'll have to kind of look into that. So. We live in a world now where I can AI me as a woman, you know, or as a cat or as a dog or face swap. The two things I did today, and I put them on the Discord. Those were my buddy Don. That was his face on Kratos and the guy from Red Dead Redemption because I know he likes those. So, um, so that was him. I agree, and that's not. And look, people can bitch about technology all they want, but guess what? I'm gonna mention. Remind me to mention something here in a second after I get up. I'm gonna do it after this round. No, I shouldn't die. Never mind. I shouldn't die. But like Microsoft, hats off to Microsoft. They make a whole line of controllers and keyboards and oh he's over here somewhere. He's right there. They make a whole line of controllers. Hey, yes, is that the one where you're the hunter and there's 5 survivors? Is that game? I always get confused with Dying Light, which is a different game. But yeah, real quick, I'm gonna get back to the Microsoft thing. Microsoft makes a whole line of like controllers, all type of stuff for people that have have disabilities, which I think is really good that they do that. I think that I think it's cool that they have all that stuff. So. Oh, really? I need to look into that then. I didn't know that. I need to look into that. I need to browse the site. I don't browse the site because I can't afford a controller at the moment, so I try not to entice myself that much. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do know of that game, and I have played that game before. I used to play the guy with the bell that would be invisible. Bing, boom, boom, boom. Not, I don't know. I don't play that genre that often. I think that's his name. Yes, I don't know, but I have. Yeah, I know like Chucky's. I believe Chucky's a real person that's in that game. I think they put Jason in there. I think they put the Resident Evil guy. Didn't they put the Resident Evil guy Nemesis or something in there? They put Nemesis in there. It's got its own whole fan base, honestly. That's right. The only thing about that game, I don't think it's on. It's only. I own. What Xbox products? I have an original Xbox. It's over there. I need to fire some of those game consoles up, man. Poor things. They've been in here and they haven't got used. I have an original Xbox and that's it. I wish I had an Xbox 360. Honestly, I shouldn't have ever got rid of my Xbox 360. I have a couple of controllers and things like that that I've picked out over the years. Because sometimes people give me their bud from Chainsaw Massacre and Saw. Well, actually, Texas Chainsaw Massacre had their own version of that game, but it wasn't very good. I played that on console though. I played that game where you get to be the family and then you get the I did play that. I believe that game's PC only, which is something I don't play a lot on my PCs, so I don't The truth is, when I get on my computer and I play games that I cannot play on my console, which is like League of Legends or Dota or Magic the Gathering Arena. Those are the type of games that I play when I get on there. So I did play it. It was very fun. It wasn't bad. I liked it. It was a little dark, but I understand that's the atmosphere they were going for. I played the Jason game too, where you were Jason. I played that too. So Chainsaw Massacre was on console. Yes, that's yeah. That's. I'm sorry if I didn't say that, but yes, it's the reason why I played it, because it was on console. So I believe the Jason game was on console also. So those two games were good. I liked them for what they were. They were good. I need to buy. They got a new flavor. I need to get that flavor. They sent me a thing about that new flavor. W. I do love deliciousness. I have played it. Friday, which servers might be up or down? Yes, correct. I don't think they support the game anymore, honestly, if I remember correctly. Now the Dying Light game or whatever you're talking, or whatever that Day by Daylight. I always forget to say it wrong. That game is very popular. It's not huge, but people still play it to this day, and it's been out for a while. So I think it's the best game of that genre. It's the one that people still play. So yeah, it's very yeah. Do you know there was a show back in the 80s, early 90s called Friday the 13th? I don't know. I believe it was, if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, it was almost like a Twilight Zone thing, right? Am I correct on that or no? The Friday the 13th show was like a Twilight Zone thing. I'm trying to remember. I do know of it. Almost like a Tales from the Crypt. Could be wrong, though. Nice. Well, the best thing about that game is it's free. So my arm is in a bad spot here. Hold on. Let me pause it. I gotta squeeze my ball here. I'm getting old, everybody. This is stretching. Oh man. The best thing about this weekend, next Monday, we're gonna give away some more memberships. So feel free to become a member or members. Members got plenty of members only videos out right now. So hopefully, if you are a member, enjoy those. I have some awesome throwback. Actually, those PAX East ones are very throwbackish. That's from like 2012. Think about that. Remember when you watched that? It's from 2012. Met my favorite YouTuber. I know they tell you to never meet your heroes, but there's a reason for that. So, but always glad I have that in my history of my life that I've done that. It just put things in perspective. I promise you this. I hope I never disappoints anyone who ever meets me in person. I should have never met my favorite it was probably in my top 3 favorite YouTubers of all time. I met number 2. And it was what it was, I would do like the banana guy with the banana baseball or Savannah baseball or whatever. I wouldn't leave until everybody gets an autograph. I promise you that much. That's just the type of person that I am. I have no other way to be built, if that makes sense. Yeah. because I love you guys, man. I can't believe that you guys come and listen and talk, and hopefully we can get more people to just come by all the time and just hang out. I wish the schedule was a little bit better, but I can't. I have a day job, and unfortunately, whenever this is my main job, guess what? The schedule will be more permanent. But Monday's always, some type of streams happening on Monday. Other than that, just keep notifications on, see what's up. Discord's a good way if you ever need to get in touch with me. I try my best. We always try to get back with the viewers and the fans and everybody. We try our best. The team BillKeyz, we do what we can. There's a few people on the board, I would call it. I like to call it the board. It kind of sounds fancy. So, sometimes I wish my son was a little bit more of a part of this, so he can take over one day, the legacy. He could be BillKeyz, but he could have a job set up ready to go right out of high school. He don't have to leave. His mom. See what's bad about his mom, and she don't want him to leave. But if he goes to college, he might go. Who knows where he's going to go? He might leave and go away. But if he podcasts and does YouTube for a living, he don't have to leave. He can literally do it. He don't have to ever leave. He can stay here forever, So, instead of thinking that, truthfully, all I do is sit here and play video games in my room, which that's all they think I do. Just saying. Instead of thinking inside of a box and you look outside the box, that's where shit gets real. I'm just saying. Yeah. So, but he needs to live his life. He needs to be a butterfly. Come out of his cocoon and fly. But we can talk about any video, guys. There's tons of video games to talk about. Feel free to get on in here. What's cool about me, and other than most YouTubers, I've played a lot of games in my life. Just like that Dying Light. I played it. I played it enough to talk about it. It ain't like that you probably was like, Billy didn't play this game. Yes, I played it. Hell yeah, I did. I definitely damn sure did. Don't half-ass it. You know what I mean? That's the type of things that piss me off. Sometimes you ever catch yourself half-assing something? Honestly, what do you think of The Witcher so far? Man, let me tell you something. That game, The Witcher so far, literally, and I've never played. First time I'm going to play it. It's the first time I ever really played it. I think about it, and I'm looking forward to playing it next week. Like I'm literally am looking forward to it. I'm like, oh, and I'll be honest, I didn't get on. I haven't got on the game. I really want to, but I haven't gone level up. I just left it for stream because I want to. Every aspect of that game, I want to be caught on footage, if that makes sense. So not to say. So I haven't put it in. I haven't done nothing with it. I'm just waiting to have my true permanent reaction to the game. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most. It's going to be interesting, but I love it. I definitely know. I'm almost 100% positive, which I think I'm going to do a podcast about this, talking about every game of the year since they've been doing game of the year, if that makes sense. Which is back in, I think Pac-Man won the first ever game of the year. So I cannot wait to do that. But if I had to really, this game is going to be one of the top 10 best games I've ever played in my life, probably. Well, by the time we're done, I could just see it. I could feel it. It's not, what's weird about now is that it's how ironic, almost like the first Red Dead Redemption. The graphics are good, but not as good as it's ironic that Mad Max And I'm only going to use him as an example because I could hopefully, I mean, he can get mad if he wants, I guess, but sometimes he'll mention graphics about a game. And I'm like, dude, some of the greatest games of all time don't have good graphics, you know? And like, I didn't play High Guard on stream, the new game that like, I'm going to play it off stream and just because I know I could tell I'm not going to like it, which is rare. When I go to a game, y'all know me, I try to make the best of every video game. Like literally, I'll sit there and try to hold on. This gotta go. Well, this is this is fine. Well, if I need to know a date, I could grab that off. This is trash. So, yeah. But overall, Witcher, man, it is good. Oh my God, it's so good. It's scary good. That's how good it is. What is that? What's happening? Am I buffing? What was that, Pepper? Am I buffing? I don't know what Bella's doing right now. She's fucking. We're probably gonna have double XP weekend, I think, this weekend. I hope we have rank resurgence, honestly. Oh, Pac-Man. I think it won. Now, it's definitely the arcade version because Pac-Man for fucking Atari was god-awful terrible. I don't care what no one says. It was terrible. So I think it was Pac-Man for the arcade version. Now, we're going to go through the list and really look at these games and be like, man, this is so cool. And we'll probably maybe do some footage. I might do where I put like the little trailer up on the screen. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I have the list in my car. So I have it. I printed it. So I'm really looking forward to that. So, but I'm almost positive The Witcher won Game of the Year. Hello, how's it going? John Man 70. But yeah, Pac-Man. Pac-Man was good. I'm not a big arcade junkie. I love arcades though, but I don't like it to tie. Like I don't want one because it's going to take up space in the room, and this room is made for. It's made. I play games in here, but it's not a hangout room. It's a work area, if that makes sense. So I don't look at it as that. If I had a second area where it would be like the entertainment room, that's different. But when this is my workspace, hopefully this year I should be getting some beta codes for some games, guys. I filled out a few things. Hopefully it works. I don't know exactly. You just do what you got to do. I have my thing where you could get paid to do a couple things and make videos and things like that. So we'll see. This year's a good test for that. I don't know how they keep track of it or whatever, but it's all good. It's all good. It's a testing ground. I need to make more shopping videos, which I call them shopping videos, where you put you make a short where you link shopping products on there. I think the Amazon thing works out better. I need to make a goal for that where I do one a month, and just to have it because some of the stuff I have, what's the word to use? Like one of the videos I sell the most stuff on is something from. It's a video I made and it's one of my first ever ones and people buy stuff from that. So it's them cat cages. Like people buy the shit out of those cat cages for some weird reason. Them cat cages are happening. So I've sold a lot of cat cages. So So I got to kind of get back on that grind. The wish list. By the way, I'll buy some from the wish list. I had a couple things. I got these. I have Pep. I will use your thing, your little thing you got me. I just haven't found an ideal time to use it. So I can't use it for this stream and put it right here because a lot of times I'm charging my phone. So, but I will try to use it for when it's time to use it. It's going to work out good. I'm pretty excited about it when it's one of those things. So, is that real wood walls? Yes. No. It's I don't remember if it's paneling or not. I think it is. It is. So what it is it is real. It's 1/4-inch plywood, but it is metal panels on the top of it. I'm almost yes. It's like a. It's old though. It's very old. It's not real wood, but it's 1/4-inch plywood on the. So it's so I can hammer. I think it's 1/4-inch plywood. I think that's the right. I think I said it correctly. Oh, please, I am not a woodsman by no means, but you can hammer and nail anywhere in these walls. Anywhere, right here, anywhere you can put a nail. You can put a screw directly into the thing. There is no sheetrock in this studio. Just like when I closed the garage in, I told them, I said, look, I want 1/4-inch plywood. I want to be able to hammer. I want to screw a screw into the wall if I want to, no matter what. So I was like, no, I'm telling you, my trucker, you better make sure it's got some screws in there. So, and it's done a good job. It's been through, it's there. So. So it looks like it's very old school. I guarantee you that's old school. The whole house I think used to be like that back in the day. And but this used to be a garage. Like the floor is cement. I didn't put carpet, I didn't paint it. I was like, I don't need to do nothing special as long as the walls are good. I have me a I don't know, it's a 700 BTU AC unit, which doesn't get run right now because it's cold as hell right now. I enclosed the walls, but it used to be a garage. Like the lights that are up here are LED garage. You could tell it was a garage at one time. But I enclosed. It was a 2-story garage, and a two thing garage, and I enclosed the garage and I made it a studio. Probably should have put a fake door on the outside somewhere, but you could turn it into a bedroom technically. So it's kind of it was an added. That's the only reason why I got away with it, because my wife could say that it's another bedroom or something whenever you either resale value or whatever it is. So it does look nice. I like the wood grain. Now, if I didn't want it always in the back of the stream, so you can right here. There's a black curtain. A black sheet I bought, and I just put it up because it doesn't blend well. Oh, you can kind of see the curtain right here, but on the stream where you see just my face, it blends right there. So if you ever want to paint that stuff, you would have to put what is TSP on it first. What is that? No, if I was gonna paint it, I would rip it out. You know what I'm saying? I would pull out the paneling and just paint the wood behind it. The truth is, a bonder. Oh, got it. Okay. Well, I would rip that shit out. I would rip it out. Like I would pull all of it. I just, you know, I'm never going to paint it, though, I'm going to be honest. The only kind of paint's ever going to be on this mother trucker is magnetic paint. Billy's going to put magnetic paint. About 6 coats. That way I can have, I would paint it magnetic. I would buy magnetic paint and paint all the walls, which is probably, I don't know if that would mess up some of the electronics, but whatever, it is what it is. Be like magnetic paint. I have that on my Amazon wish list because all else I really wanted, I can't. A magnetic fucking paint. I said OnlyFans girls can do it, Billy can too. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, hey everybody, let me try on my negligee. You got to make your money. They were talking about it at work the other day. A girl retires at the age of 24. She was an OnlyFans model for 4 years with $43 billion or whatever it was. I forgot how much it was, but I love magnetic paint, baby. And they were like, well, I would show my stuff for that. I said, you can. What's stopping you? You talk about it, do it. They're like, you know what they feel like, right? They feel like nobody would want to see them. I said, there's all different ways of life. It's a hustle, baby. It's really not a matter of looks. It's not. I don't care what no one says. We're talking about worldwide. There's people all over the world that look just like YouTube. You know what makes a difference between me and every other streamer? Me. It ain't that I do something special with my head or I do special because of my voice. My voice is technically different, but still. It's not because I say hit the like button and subscribe, because everybody does that. It's me. It's you. You make the difference. Just like in life, at work, you make the difference. So. But it's work. They just think you just post pictures of your titties and you're going to be a millionaire. It doesn't work like that, boy. You got to hustle. That's like this. You got to stream. You got to tell people. If I don't tell you about my merch store, ain't nobody else going to. Other than Pepper Brooks. She links in. Have a great night, Pepper Brooks. I mean, she does the work of 20 people. But that's the thing about everybody. You got to learn how to play the game, baby. It's work. My point is, it's work. You know, I always bring up my son because it's a life lesson. What I'm trying to say. You know, when you lifting weights, you ain't gonna get stronger by not lifting. You can't just look at the way the muscle gets put on your body. If that's the case, I'd be buff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put the work in. You gotta put the work. You determine, just like for football, you determine if you get on that fucking field. You determine that, not me. I don't go out there and do it for you. I get talked on blue in the face. Blue in the face. Blue in the face. But the thing is, you should also be proud that you put in that work. You better know you put in the work. Don't call yourself stupid or get mad that you didn't do this or whatever. You choose that. You choose it. Because I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what right now. And I tell them this. I said, if you beast, I'm talking about beast. Not half-ass, not motherfucking mediocre, not nothing. If you beast, they can't choose not to put you on the field. Then I gotta go, oh well, Bradley, he's really good, but nah. That's not happening. They're putting the best kids on the field. They might not even like you. But long as you know, they really might not like you. For whatever reason. But guess what? They putting the best kid on the field. Just like here. People come, people hang out, and I'm glad. It means the world to me. You know? That you guys come here. Look at the little guy from do you know the song Cursed of the Dreamer? No, I do not. Look at the guy that played in Holes. Y'all know who that is? The little boy, what was his name in Holes? He dug all them holes. what's his? He didn't talk much. Well, he started doing video game stuff because he loves games. Oh, I know Britney Spears "Hit Me Baby One More Time." I can sing that song if you like. I also know I'm not that innocent. I know that song. Nope. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right? Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you know. I'm not that innocent. What is technically an elite zombie? That's the question. I need to figure that out. I shouldn't have let you go. Oh, shit. Huh. We've had some good questions today. Good questions. Oh, here we go. I do like Star Wars. I am not a huge Star Wars fan. Like I like the prequels, which people supposedly don't like. I don't know. It varies. I've been alive long enough for people to like them, to hate them, to love them again. So it's been a hell of a roller coaster ride of prequel situations. But yeah, I like the prequels. So my favorite character. Ooh, that's a good one. Let me think here. So some of them are always gonna be cops out. Some of them I'm gonna go through some of the ones that I really, really like. Of course, I'm a very iconic. I love Darth Vader. I really do. I'm not gonna say he's my favorite, but he's up there. Darth Vader just always have been one of my greatest villains of all time. General Grievous, which if General Grievous is the guy with this four, he goes right, the guy with the like four lightsabers. I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry if I say his name wrong. I do apologize. Yoda is one of my favorite characters. General Grievous is for surely one of my favorite people of all time. Let's see. It's gonna sound odd what I'm about to say, but I don't know his name. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. Yeah, General Grievous. You know the guy that goes, "It's a trap." So the guy from I like him. I don't know his name, but I like him. I actually like the shop owner from the prequels. I forgot his name too. He's kind of has like a little snaz, and he's the one who sells Anakin. I like him. He's funny. What? Who else? Let's see. Hmm. Who was the guy that was Darth Vader's apprentice in the Force Unleashed? That's a real character, right? Anakin is the GOAT. Yeah, well, he would be Darth Vader, right? Is that what we're saying? Yeah. I like him as Darth Vader. But Darth Vader is just so iconic. I mean, who doesn't know who Darth Vader is? You don't even have to know who Star Wars is. You know who Darth Vader is. So I like Darth Vader's apprentice. I always forgot his name though but I like that. I actually liked all the droids from the Star Wars universe. The droid wars and stuff like that. I like the droids, were really cool. You came back. Well, I'm glad you're back. So I love the droids, all the little robots, the little bink bink. That's from Spaceballs, but the little guys, the little guys with the white yellow eyes. But Darth Vader, probably if I had to pick one, and it's a cop out because he's the most iconic one in my opinion. But Darth Vader is just Darth Vader's my guy. Yeah, I just think that he just is, yeah. And General Grievous. General Grievous is probably my second favorite, which is ironic because they're both bad guys. So, yeah. How ironic is that, right? But General Grievous is a beast. I think he dies really fast in the movies. I wish they would have had him a little bit more, but you know, it's what it is. It's one of those things that, you know, you would hope for him to live a little more. But Chewbacca, I like Chewbacca. I like whenever they fight and it's his whole it's his people. They have like a big war. That's pretty cool, honestly. But yeah, so I would just. But if I had to pick one, it's Darth Vader. Darth Vader is the fucking boss. That's all there is to it. I mean, I prefer him more as Darth Vader than Anakin. But you know, the cool thing about the little boy that plays Anakin in the movies is he's the same kid that plays in Jingle All the Way, if I remember correctly. So with Arnold Schwarzenegger, so that was pretty cool. So Darth Vader's dad is Arnold Schwarzenegger. So just FYI. So. But I'm ready for some new stuff. I'm really ready for them to bring in some stuff from a galaxy far, far away. So. Yeah, like I think they can, you know. Look, and I'm not saying that what's bad about most is you're going to have the people that are going to hate and say, well, where's this? And well, we don't care about that stuff. Not to say you can't do something, you know, to mention, hey, Luke Skywalker was my great grandfather or something, but we're done with that, you know. 10 elite zombies with the what's an elite zombie? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. It's not an armored zombie, that's for sure. So I'm looking forward to. I like lightsaber battles though. I don't care what nobody says. They can always Jedi's fine. Jedi, Sith, calling a new order. You know, I know they got to have different things. I got you, whatever. But I don't know why they never did like a Jedi Academy thing, even though that's one of the only things as a we kind of as a throwback from the old school. The Jedi Academy would have been awesome in that regards. Would have been interesting to see the portrayal of that, even though of course Luke and all has to be in there because he's part of that, and they kind of mention it in passing because of that's where what's his name was Dark Sidious. I forgot his damn name, but the guy. Which is hilarious in the SNL skit when he does the Fortnite thing. So that's funny. Look, I just got a Fortnite. He's like, oh, look, my guy's dancing. It's so funny. I'm sorry. Did he say he just said NFTs? That's awesome. Everyone behind me, it's go time. I need to look up what an elite zombie is. Anyone know what an elite zombie is? Eliminate 10 elite zombies with this gun or that gun or whatever. So trying to remember, is that a bear? Is that a, it's got to be a specialty zombie. So a bear should count. I think a bear counts. I need your opinion. My friend just had a baby. She wants to name him. I told her should not kids or call him. Is this? I don't know what this is. This is the second time somebody comes in and talks about this. So we're going to get rid of that. There we go. What's bad is I'm too stupid to know. It's easy to take a big advantage of the big dumb idiot. But yeah, I like Star Wars enough. I mean, to be honest, I think it's good. This year's going to be a good year for movies, though. I'm so excited. No, I'm going to pack a punch this first. So. Say less. I don't know what elite zombies are. I'm sure one's a bear. We're going to kill a bear and find out. But still. Here, bear, bear, bear. No bear yet. Well, now it doesn't matter if we get hit or not. So that's the best thing about this. We're hanging out. Oof. Oh. Oh, one weekly's done. I just want the camo. We've had dude. The best thing about this, you go over here and you kind of look at the top people, and we've had 8 people so far come in here, so nothing wrong with that. I like that. That's important to me. 3138 is back in action. I'm gonna look this up after I'm done with this particular situation. I'm just relaxing. I can get on and talk to people. That's what I do. This thing died. It died. So yeah, what's up, buddy? You could always come on whenever I'm playing. I couldn't send you a message. Is it still on? Okay. Make sure I got to keep track of that. Let me set up my other one here. Can you hear me now? Hear me now? Hear me now? Hear me now? You could always join my zombie game. I just sometimes I'm not talking. You got to realize sometimes I'm watching my daughter or whatever, you know. Good, good, good. But if you okay with just coming in and kill some zombies and just chill, you're more than happy to come on in sometimes, you know. No, I did the giveaway. The Pepper Brooks one and Shifty. Yep. They won. I gave them their gift card and they were happy to get it. So yeah, we did the stream. My son picked the names and they won. We'll probably have another giveaway in. We're gonna give probably after right about March. We'll start probably April. We'll start another one. I'd like to give away Call of Duty, but it's so hard for me to mail and all that stuff. It's so involved in that crap. So. Wait, muted? No. Okay. You there? Still there, bud? No, that's a good looking emoji right there, everybody. This one officially died. So this one officially died. So loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome. Ah, little ghost. Thank you for supporting me on that level. That's so cool. Slave to the Arcanen. That's so cool. A little laugh disco ball. That's so cool. It goes on the screen. It kind of scared me. Thank you so much. I love those little things. Those things are cool. I always bring it up. Somebody sent me an owl one time and it scared the ever-living bejesus out of me. I was like, what the heck? Yo, Wolf, what's up? Wolf my pants. Some people come show, just come and support, and then they leave. Feel free to talk about any type of nerd stuff, whatever you want to talk about. No bear, huh? Oh, pause. How are you? I'm good. What is your favorite thing to do in life? Ooh, that's an easy one. Be a father to my kids. Easy peasy. That's as easy as it gets right there. Being a dad is my favorite thing to do in life. I don't think it gets much better than that, personally. How about you? Make sure if I'm muted, let me know, guys, because my things are dying, but I want to kill them, so I'm glad one of them we got to recharge, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm doing good. I on the golf team. That's so cool. I try to get my son to join the golf team. Golf. I like tennis, swimming. I like powerlifting. He's in powerlifting, so. So congrats on that. Golf starts. Is it starting now? Is it golf season? I guess that's the best way to ask. I think golf and tennis all go on at the same time, I believe, in high school. I don't remember, but I don't know what part of the country you're in. So. Why are they all jumping right here? Like, this makes no sense with what's happening here, but whatever. It's not golf season. Oh, okay. When do y'all start, I guess? Golf season starts at end of April. Oh, you got a while to go then. So it's probably almost right after track, basically. Yeah, track, because track's starting soon. I think it starts here in March. Yeah, track goes a little bit past April, I think. Yeah. Right now I'm playing Zombies Call of Duty. I'm just kind of going back and forth. I got a few games that I'm going to play throughout the night tonight, just hanging out, talking with you guys. Tomorrow we're going to stream Call of Duty. Probably won't put on the stream tonight. Just going to have this on. So Yeah, I am on the Doom Steel camos right now. So working my way to big boy camos right now. Not a lot of bears right now, so I might just have to, when you get that fourth bear. I'm trying to remember when the bears come. I'm gonna Google it after this. That's just a long. Very nice, yes. Tomorrow we're gonna play Resurgence and shit though, so mix it up. I don't watch as often as I should, but I'm actually looking forward to the XFL. Honestly, I'm a big XFL fan. My team is the Orange team. They used to be the Storm, but they don't have them anymore. Now that they merged with they merged all together or something. So COVID really messed up the first part of it, but they didn't stop. One thing I give them is that the XFL did not stop playing football. They didn't give up, which I really enjoy because it's good football. See, that's awesome. Well, you should be happy because I'm pretty sure they're going to the Super Bowl, right? If I remember correctly. It's like an old matchup of the Patriots versus the Seahawks, huh? Pause. Yeah, good. I probably hope the Seahawks wins. I don't like the Patriots ever. I never have. So. I think Seahawks. Who did the Seahawks play to get into the Super Bowl? Hey man, what's up? I'm back. Wait. Who did they play? Who did the Seahawks play to get in the Super Bowl? Rams. Okay. I pretty much from what I've saw and just watch and hear and listen to sports and stuff, whoever won out of the Seahawks and the Rams, no matter what, they were winning. Like either the Rams are going to win or the Seahawks are going to win. They're just the better team. So Seahawks should win this pretty easy from what I've seen. I think both of them just had really good defenses, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so if the Seahawks won, they're going to win the Super Bowl. If the Rams would have won, they're going to win the Super Bowl. So whoever won that division, whoever won that game was going to win. So you have a good chance of the Seahawks winning. So I'm just looking forward to the Avengers Doomsday commercial. Kahad, what's up, brother? We're playing Call of Duty tomorrow, man. If you want to play, if you say now, yeah, then it means you're guest of honor. Okay. It'll be a little bit, but it'll be around 8 o'clock. Now, probably about 9 o'clock my time. No. It'll be later. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. So it'll probably be around. I won't get on to around this time. It'll be late night for me. So just be aware. So, but just keep an eye out on the page. I'm gonna go live. I'm not even gonna use the vertical. I know. You know what? I'm not gonna go vertical. I'm gonna go vertical and horizontal on YouTube. I'm gonna not do it like this. So. But we're going to play Resurgence. I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to take a little break. I am on the Doom Steel camos, though. I had a power outage. It was so hot the other day. I actually. Whew, Lord. Y'all got big community.
immunity. What the fuck I just said? You have high humidity. What's humidity? There we go. I'm sorry. I'm fucking fumbling my words here. Getting all excited talking about how hot COD is. Are you fucking bear? Let's go. 2 bears. I like it. Stay with it. Stay with it. So around 27, there's 2 bears. Remember that. Somebody type that in the chat for me if I can fucking remember. Please, please, please. It don't matter. Still got those skills to pay the bills, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh Lord, did he blow up? He didn't blow up, did he? Okay. Stay alive, bears. Give me 1 second. I'm coming. I'm gonna live. Sorry, I have 2 bears on my ass and I gotta kill them. They're ramming me hard here, these bears. There you go. There you go. Bring it, bitch. You're dead. One more. I'm playing zombies right now. I'm killing. I gotta get the elites. I gotta kill the elite zombies. I'm on that camo. I'm gonna go to round 27, then I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna leave. No, I'm gonna die. No. I'm living. I got this last bear. Fucking bear. How did he hit me? Fucking bitch. He killed me. Fuck. Okay, back to this. Okay, I haven't played COD in 5 days due to the hotness. Power, no power. 4 days yesterday. We lost power 3 hours. That's crazy. What is the losing? How did you lose power for? What did you lose power for? Like, was it like a bad weather, or was it snow? Well, it's not snow because it's hot. Probably it was a. Yeah, it fucking snow. You said so. Make sure I'll keep track. One of my mics died already, so I'm gonna plug this boy in. I just got to level 27. So level 27, there's 2 bears that spawn. That's my goal, is to get to 20. Once I get to 27, I'm not gonna do it no more because I want to move on. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. Fucking dual Kimbos, bro. Too hot. They call. Wow. Okay. Brownouts. Whatever you say, COD. All right, let's roll. When's double XP? That's the question I got for you. It's got to be double XP this weekend, I would think. Huh? I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hold the fort down, Kyle. You got this. That's pretty hot. That's pretty hot, COD. I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer, guys. I'm at a standstill here where let's say I don't know why I suddenly don't feel good. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but whatever. I don't need to. The good news, I don't have to focus too much on the game. If I die, I die. It's in my stomach. I don't know if it's just. I don't know. I do want to do this because I want this bear. Yeah. Okay. Let's go here. This is one of the new ones, but I got to get to around 25, so I'm fine with that. So I'm fine with it. This is on. Yeah, we're good. Ooh, man. Oh, we did get a super chat tonight, so that's pretty cool. We got 6 days till season 2, huh? I've cooked the egg on the road before. I have done that. Seriously, it's rather terrifying. Let's see. Oh, this is the okay. So I really got to look at where things are. So right here is the pack-a-punch. Not the pack-a-punch. Yeah, it is the pack-a-punch. Okay. Right there's the box. Hello. What's up? How you been? You back? What's going on? We got about 20 more minutes before we kind of sign off, but appreciate everybody coming by tonight. It's been a eventful night. So down this way, we got this right here. All the way here. Oh, we're gonna have an awesome Friday. I'm excited. That's for sure. Right there. We might as well hit the box here. What game will you be playing tomorrow? I'm gonna play Call of Duty tomorrow. We're gonna do some Resurgence. This weekend we will. I think we're gonna play Fortnite. So we have Call of Duty and Fortnite. And I may play one more other game. It depends on how we're doing. So yeah, you play games or no? If you do play games, what games you play on? The Fuzz. All right, now we need enough to open the door here. 2,000 for that. We can go down. Is there a way to go down here? 2,000 for that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely. I want to play Fortnite, so for sure. And then, I need to beat the damn game that me and my. I bought a gun. I bought a game. I need to beat it with him. So I'm gonna see if he wants to do that this weekend. To be honest, we were supposed to do it the other night, but we stopped. We watched 7 Deadly Sins together, and that meant a lot more than just playing the game on stream. So, spending time with my boy is very important to me. So. I've never had a situation where I use the restroom and then I feel worse after using the bathroom. Can we see the cats someday? Yes, it does happen. So I do a thing. It's kind of funny. I do a thing called the dice game, where like if you donate, I roll the dice. And right now I can't do it because they're not in the house right now. One we put outside at night in a kennel, and the other one is in my son's room. We have two cats. We have several cats down the street though, but we have the but one of them is one of those. Like we roll, like let's say you donate $1, I roll one dice, and if it's and then whatever, it's a 6-sided dice, I believe, or a 10-sided dice, and it lands on number 9, and it might be kiss one of my animals, which so I'm not an animal hater. It's going to sound like that when I'm going to say what I'm about to say, but I just don't. I would not have animals if it wasn't for my kids. So nothing against animals. Think they're but they are an extra bill that I don't need. So, but the sad part about it is in my household, guess who the animals love the most? Me. I have 2 dogs. I have an inside dog and an outside dog. And then I have 2 cats. One is a inside cat and one is a half inside, half outside cat. The cat only goes outside during the nighttime. We put it in a kennel. And then that's it. Now they have several cats down this neighborhood. The good news about where I live right next to a farm, like an actual farm where they do like you go and do petting zoos. So they got a bunch of animals there. So when they have they have like shows where they do like craft shows and stuff, and then they always have a petting zoo. They just got a capybara, which is awesome. So I'm excited about the capybara when he's a little bitty thing now, but he's gonna grow up. So I notice love. I know animals love the people that will least like them. I've seen it many times. Yes, correct. My animals love me. Like my dog Coco, she's a little chihuahua. She's the inside dog. You hear her barking right now. She's a little bitch. She's outside probably barking at it, but my wife does everything for that motherfucker. And if I call her, no matter if my wife's holding her, she will jump out my wife's arms and come to me. It pisses my wife off so much. She's like, I do everything for this dog. I say, yeah. I'm the alpha though. I am the alpha in my house, so it's different in that regards too. I try to explain it to my wife. I said, even animals know who the alpha is. They know. They just know. Plus, just the way it is. Yeah. So, and look, they're all good animals, but like my dog outside, his name's Cooper. Poor thing. He just. Do you have any birds? I do not have any birds, or had any. I mean, I've never had a bird. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I've never owned a bird as an adult. My grandpa had a little lovebird named Popcorn, which he was awesome. Um, not against the bird, but they're a lot of upkeep. So I don't want to take care of them. I don't want to take care of any animals. But his name was Popcorn. He was a little lovebird. He was a little shit. He was great though. I always loved him. I used to play with him all the time. So I can't say in my life I wouldn't have a bird, but they make a lot of mess, and I'm not about that. So I want a big tortoise. That would be my favorite animal to have in life. I like tortoises, like big. I want a tortoise that gets big, like this container right here behind me. And then I would want a capybara. So that's one of them. Capybara is number one, of course. And then I would want a hippo, but Wait, what? They do. I have 13. You have 13 birds. Holy shit, you got 13 birds? Is that really what you just said? You said 13 birds. Holy motherfucker. That's a lot of birds. Dude, you got Discord? I want to see them things. Take pictures and put them on Discord. That's fucking awesome. I play with a lot of people, like video. Like we used to play World of Warcraft. We had a couple of people that play had birds, and them bitches were loud as fuck. They'd be like, "Wah!" I do have a link post. I can send you some. Well, if you join my Discord, you could just post a picture of them on there, and that way I could see it all the time. If you don't have Discord, I understand. I mean, that's fine, but I think there's a section for animals on there. If not, just put it on the general chat. That'd be awesome. Wait, where's Packup? Where's the? Oh yeah, oh I know where that's at. I gotta go buy the. Here we go. I think birds are cool, but they're not. They're a lot of upkeep. You got to really. I think I would only get in that game if I was going to sell them or shit like that. If I was going to mate them. Is that the right word? Mate them, I guess. Yes, I do. I do. I have several, but I don't have my main. I wish I had a top loader. That would be really cool. If I had a top loader, I like top loader. The second generation Nintendos that had were top loaders. I really would love to have one of those, but those are harder to find. They were very not rare, but they were older in console in that regards. But I use my Retron 5. I have a Retron 5, so I use that. That's how I play my games. That pretty much plays everything except like pretty much all except Sega. Does it play Sega? I don't think it plays Sega. They have an adapter to play Sega, but I have about 13 to 20 different consoles. The actual console. I don't count the Retron 5 as a console. It is a console, but I don't count it as. I have an Xbox, a Switch, Switch 2, all the PlayStations. I have one of each. I have different generation ones, but I count them as one, and then each one is individual. I have like I said, original Xbox, Sega Saturn, Nintendo 64, Wii U. I don't know what else. Yeah, that's about. What is that about it? I have an Atari, but I it's just for storage. I don't play. I'm not an Atari. Let's see, what's your favorite console of all time? The ones you have, probably. Okay, like so. This is kind of a question. I'm gonna ask a question with a question, and then I'll get to my answer. So, console by itself, or the games that I like. So, for example, the coolest console, probably just for sake of nostalgia purposes, for me, is the Sega Genesis. Now, if we're saying where I played the most games of all time, we're gonna say just nostalgic purpose. Probably Nintendo. It's hard to put. It's hard. Now, I would say Nintendo, because Nintendo started my love for video games. But Sega Genesis was like my first console that really put it on the map. So I don't know. That's a great question. Now, playing games wise, it's PlayStation 2. That I literally have played I won't even tell you the amount of hours that I put in on PlayStation 2. Truthfully, like it's scary the amount of hours we put on PlayStation 2. Like scary, like really scary. But PlayStation 2. But I would say Nintendo started the love for games. Oh, I have a Super Nintendo too. Sorry, I should probably say that. I don't have a GameCube. I can play GameCube games because technically the Wii has the GameCube ports in the back, the original Wii. So, but I would definitely have to say probably PlayStation 2. We're gonna go with that because I played that the most. It's such a crazy question. It's a hard question. That's a real hard question to answer. But least liked, the Wii is probably one of them. The Wii was terrible. Least liked. The Wii. Yeah, and Nintendo 64. Really, I know people's gonna sit there and get mad at me about that, but Nintendo 64 was not the greatest of consoles, in my opinion. So at the time, it was great, but overall, it never aged really well, in my opinion. So I could probably get a lot of hate for that one, but the Wii was bad. I'm sorry, the Wii's just a terrible console, honestly. Yeah, forcing you to use a certain kind of controller, I don't know. It's so hard to really put a pinpoint exactly, but like the Wii U was bad too. But I didn't really play the Wii U a lot. I have one, but I didn't really. But the Wii I used a lot because I played it a lot. I had one and I played it a lot. I tried to play it a lot, but it didn't work out very good. So compared to where we are now with the Switch and stuff like that, the Wii they did a great job on the Switch. Now the Wii was probably more of a tech demo thing to make sure the Switch is gonna, But people can never talk bad about, they don't allow you to talk bad about Nintendo because there's Nintendo fanboys that come out the woodworks, But I'm a realist. But the 64 was pretty bad too. Switch is very good. Switch, they knocked it out the park with the Switch, straight up. Because if you think about it, the Switch, this is the best thing about the Switch that people will never ever. People talk about it maybe, but so everybody, I feel like it's been portable. Portable was good. I think so. This is what happened. What helped Nintendo with the Switch? Of course, we just got a Switch too because Bradley. That's what Bradley. Speaking of that, let me take these controllers off here. I'm gonna continue to talk. The Switch. What one thing that the Switch did? I want to make sure these controllers charge. I'm gonna pick them up before tonight. The Switch, and it's crazy because no one bitched about the price point that I know of. the portability is where you hit it on the nose right there. But so because it's portable, because it was portable, every household if you had a PlayStation or an Xbox, guess what? The majority of the households, guess what they had? They had a Switch too. They had a Switch, not a Switch actual 2, but a Switch. So no matter what, most people had a Switch no matter what other console they had. They had a PS5 or a PS4, they still had a Switch. They had an Xbox One 1270, whatever, they never can name them correctly, but they had a Switch. So you were rocking no matter what. You had what you needed to get it done. So, which is good. That's the way it should have been. But the portability was the big plus. And that's why I don't play a lot of portable games. I don't go enough places to play portable games. I don't sit in my house and watch TV. Because if I'm going to, how I look at it, if I'm going to be on portably and be messing around in video games, not sitting at my desk, then I might as well get on my phone and make some shorts. I rarely play games. The only games I play on my phone make me money. So, because how I look at it, if I'm going to use my phone, I might as well make money. I might as well get on there and make a video or edit something, or that's the way I've always looked at it. Oh God, this is not going to be good. I got to get better on this level. Fuck. I need to not go down there again. That's my fault. That's my fault. Yeah, fuck that up. Going down there is a death trap, now that I think about it, so I'm going to stop doing that. I haven't played this game mode right here, I know. So. Now, look, they cornered the market in Mario and Pokemon, but the portability is really what makes it. And think about it, a lot of those games you don't have to play online. We're talking about non-online games. And getting it in, I got it. I'm gonna have to get jugged. There's no way to. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's gonna have to be done. I don't really want to get jugged, but I need a little rubber. Going down here is fine because you can shoot down here and then go and get that. But going, no. Oh. Oh, great. Nope. I'm leaving. I'm not going to use a gun that's not maxed out. So. Do you play with a microphone on other games? Yes. Normally, I'm always usually mic'd up. Yeah, the majority of the time. I'll get my coffee real quick. Be right back. I feel better. I don't know. For some reason, I felt kind of bad. I don't know. Had to push. I don't know. You can still hear me. Yeah, that's what I figured. I need water. So nope, not even gonna. I feel like I can keep doing that. Moving forward. So yeah, normally I play like tomorrow when I play Call of Duty, I'm gonna be mic'd up, talking to everybody, whatever, open mic, whatever. Normally I play games. So a lot of times when I'm streaming, like today, I just want to get on and talk with you guys. So I just kind of chat. I don't want to. That's just the way I feel about it. It's what it is. I got to get to round 25, so we got to do this. I really don't. I feel kind of bad because I'm not gonna. I'm prestiging the weapon. I handle. So you as a content creator, like on here, is that what you're saying? Is that what you're asking? I guess that's the question that I'm gonna. I think I handle it pretty well. I don't let people get to me in that regards. Life's too short. Um, most people cannot ruffle my feathers. I have a pretty good bit of good moderators, honestly, also. So, but on the video games, I kill them with kindness. I'm a very if you can't tell by just listening to me talk now, I'm a very energetic individual. So I just be really nice. I don't have no other I don't I might mess with them. You know what I mean? So I'll be like, oh, I'll say something stupid, or I joke with them, or hit them with some facts. I think knowledge and people always say that some people are very big on knowledge is not power, but knowledge is power, and kindness goes a long way too. Just like at work, I hit them with some positivity, and they're like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Yeah, bitch, I'm fucking yeah. You can be positive. What's up?" You know. So that's kind of how I handle them, if that makes sense. So most individuals get killed with kindness, if that's the key. That's the key. So it's a slow and painful death, but but that's how I do it. But I'll mute them. Honestly, I'm not gonna sit. I'm not listening to that garbage. I'm not gonna sit here and deal with get 50 kills as a result of the ammo mod. Oh, cool. That's cool. Get 50 kills who are slowed with frozen. That's interesting. Yeah, earn main tank medal. Frozen guard active. Oh, is that stupid red thing? Oh, I'm loading up. Never mind. So, well, tomorrow you can kind of hear us tomorrow, and we'll see how we handle it. That'd be kind of cool. But what's bad about, especially, we're going to use Call of Duty as an example, but especially Call of Duty. Call of Duty players are so toxic on there. You got to kind of just. I think people just assume negativity automatically, and that's life, which is kind of. God, that kind of just sucks for individuals. You know what I mean? Like they automatically assume negativity automatically. I really want to look over here, so I can go here. That's as far as we can go. Okay, but dude, you go over here. This is pretty much just a death trap back here. Okay. I wouldn't say that. It just that goes for. I mean, if you've been, yeah, maybe trash talk in general. I mean, I don't know. I've never been a trash talker, even in real life, even in my peak of my prime of anything in life. I'm more of a builder upper than a taker downer. But well, when you have internet warriors, I just think that the best thing about me here is something I'm going to tell you on here. I would tell it in to your face. It's a true statement. It's kind of raw and real, but I am who I am. I'm never gonna. I don't pretend to be a character. I don't pretend to. I'm Billy. BillKeyz is me, Billy. You know. Sometimes I'm a human. I make mistakes, but I love what I do. I enjoy talking. I enjoy just like here. I got getting on. We just chat. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's good to meet people all over the world. It's cool to, that I could make a little extra revenue to help pay for games and pay for things for the room, the mics and the podcast. And one day we do this for a living. We'll definitely have more time where we can invite people on the show and talk to individuals. One thing that I do that I brag about this, but it's what it is. I guess bragging or whatever we want to use, whatever word we're going to use here. I am very good at bringing the best out of individuals. I guess that would be considered a leader. But that's what I do. Like is it 2 pistols we're gonna have here? It's gonna be great. Okay, let's go time. Yeah. That's a pretty camo, by the way. We're gonna level the fuck out some guns doing this. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I believe in building people up instead of tearing them down. Life is too short. I think it's very interesting that some of the new comic stuff like that people do now is make fun of people in the crowd. I think, look, I understand it, but I think it's kind of funny, you know, like, but some people need laughs. Some people have a different, like my humor is very, it's rough. It's very morbid. It's very, anything goes kind of situation. I don't, sometimes even on here, I'll say things that I probably shouldn't say. So that's, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I just kind of move on with it. I don't try to, I'm like, oh, you know, you'll even see me. I'll be like, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. But a lot of times it's a joke, you know, just like comics say things and they're like, it's a joke, people. Like, you got to understand, like, you know, now when I'm the big, I think it is a good, agreed. You know, agreed. Yes. You know, look, but at the end of the day, like me, I'm a good person. Truthfully, I'm not I am not a person that's going to, like, I don't get off in, like, I don't joke with people that I don't know because I joke weird. I joke very, I'm fucking rude. I don't know what else to call it, but I don't mean it that way. You know, I'm just jokeful. But I don't get off on people suffering, if that makes sense. Like, I'm never gonna be mad. I'm never gonna be like, oh, look at that person, you know, or they're suffering. It's funny, you know, like, oh, they're feeling sad, so that's kind of hilarious. I just not that type of person, man. Like, that's so mean, you know. I truly been picked on my whole life, you know. Now, not to say there's times in situations where I might laugh at something that I shouldn't, you know. That happens. I think everybody has done that in their lifetime. But like me, I'll be like who cares? Like, you know, it's not fun to me. It's not fun to just be happy because other people are miserable, you know? So that's how I've always been, you know? I guess maybe it's because of my upbringing, seeing things, being in the worst part of your life and coming adversity. You know what got me through that? Video games. And doing this. I get to talk out loud and be a shrink. I don't need a shrink. I get paid to talk to make myself feel better. I guess I don't know how that's the right way to word it, but we get to hang out and talk and get people's opinions. We can debate things. We could say it. I want to hear what people have to say. I want the truth of the matter is I want my opinion to be changed to the point to where I'm a better person. But like that's what video games does. Like that's why I try not to make sure my mic's still working. That's why I try not to, like, sports and even video games just is like that. People are like, oh no, this is the best. Blah 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 blah. That's great. Just that game of the year last year. Sorry. Maybe I should play it. But I can just look at it and go, that's not for me. Sorry, that game it sucks compared to what I think there was other games that were better. The game that I thought should have won game of the year, I would play it if it was free, but I'm not paying to play it. It don't look that good. Don't look that interesting to me. But so what is that Mountain Dew in the back? So that Mountain Dew bottle it's first of all, it's not a real can. So what it is, it's a Baja Blast pair of socks. Yeah. So that was a Baja Blast pair of socks. And the can, I love Baja Blast, by the way. One of my favorite drinks of all time. I learned something new about drinks today. Coke is number 1, but Red Bull is number 2 of most profitable, like most money made out of drinks. Now, if you know this, a lot of drinks like Dr. Pepper, Sprite, Lipton tea, a lot of those drinks have been around for years compared to Red Bull. But that's Baja Blast. That's my favorite drink. So yeah, and I like it. I like it. Like that's gonna stay up there probably. So. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, there it is. I was like, where the fuck's that? Whew. Okay, now I need Juggernaut. Ugh. These two are not going to be very good, but I need a little river. We got 2 guns. We got 1 gun that could be pack. Well, is this one Pack-a-Punched? No, it's not. Okay, my bad. I thought it was. Okay, we need a Pack-a-Punch a weapon. Jesus Christ. Don't go down there. It's never going to go back down there again. I'll go right here. We go around this way and go this way. You can jump over this wall. You got to realize I don't play this map that much. Questions? What's up? Go ahead. Long as it meets the YouTube guidelines, we are good. Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody, you pass this up here. Do you like Red Bull? I feel like it's trash similar to... I drink Red Bull. I'm not going to say it's my favorite energy drink of all time, which would be Amp, the original Amp. I'm not a big energy drinker guy because, well, first of all, I got W as a sponsor, so I just get stuff from them. But Red Bull's, I don't say Red Bull's terrible. How do I set up this up? Can I email you? Sure. My email is in my channel. It's the BillKeyz Studios email. Feel free to email that email. Oh, we got level? Not max level, thank God. Dude, I have so much energy. I don't ever need Red Bull. But I'm never gonna say I don't drink Red Bull. I like Red Bull. Now, because I like it better than Monster. I don't really now Monster is we're talking about like original versus original. Monster original is just it was so bad. They got those new flavors that are pretty good now, but truth is that if I'm gonna drink something like that, I'm gonna drink me some alcohol. So because I'm gonna blame it on the alcohol. Wee. I'm trying to make it around 28. I'm gonna try one more time, and if it doesn't do it, then I ain't stressed about it. Monster Original is terrible, but the new, yeah, correct. The new stuff is good. I'm talking about the original when it was so fucking sweet, bro. Like, god damn, that motherfucker was sweet. But the original Amp was amazing, by the way. Like original Amp, the original Amp and the red one when they made the first, I think they changed the formula or something. but the first amp is good. I like NOS too, but I like citrus. NOS is pretty good. I like NOS is probably my first choice. And I've got a lot of Red Bull, like Monster, because a lot of times we go to these conventions and not Red Bull, but Monster. We have like in Louisiana, there's a local Monster guy. They usually sponsor the event, and you get all the Monster you can drink. Like I would come home. Now they didn't have I didn't usually grab the original. I always grab whatever they had. The red, white, and blue fruit punch or whatever it was. The fruit punch was really good. So I would grab. I mean, I'm gonna grab a couple every time I pass. I grab one and bring them to my car. I mean, I ain't gonna sit in line. I'm not gonna, part of the sponsorship. Might as well suck up to get some of that sweetness. So. Old Johnny, he's right here actually. Old Showtime, Mr. Johnny right here. He's in the background right here. Oh, I'm moving my face right here. How do I? There we go. That's old Johnny Showtime. Great guy, great dude. Have you ever tried? I have heard of them. But I don't think so. It's possible. Can you get it out? Like, just to ask, can you get it from gas stations and stuff? Like, can you get it from? I'd have to look for it. If it's something like you got to order, if it's only like an online thing or something, I don't really. I mean, as much as I do online stuff, I don't really do much online stuff. That makes sense. Oh, this bitch don't got no damn fucking thing. Okay, I'll take a look at it. I'm based in the South, so hopefully it depends on where you live, I guess, too. So sometimes there's stuff that. We got the big race coming up here soon. We're going to race out of NOLA, baby. Get some NOLA race. We have a race team and everything at work. So, I'm the crew chief. So, the Switch 2 is nice, by the way. My son don't play it. Maybe I don't see him, but he don't play it a lot. I need to get on. I need to hook it up for online stuff. I need to set that up. Every day I have something different that I set up. Just like now, I should be cleaning my room and getting it all ready. But no, is it snowing over there? No, it did not snow in this. It snowed a little bit further up north, but it did not snow down here. Drink water better. Agreed. That's what's in this right here. In my BillKeyz merch cup I got from my merch store. You guys can pick up one of these. I drink. This is always water in here. The only time I put something different is I have a hydration drink I make. I put pomegranate juice, coconut water, squeeze a lemon, and then I usually top it off with water after that. If you want to go use the restroom and get hydrated, great choice right there. Pomegranate juice is one of my favorite drinks. It's good for the heart and stuff like that too. So we don't have really fresh pomegranate here or nothing like that. So there's a guy behind me. I might try that water mix. It's good. It's really good. It's hydration. You gotta like it though, because pomegranate. You gotta see. I don't need nothing super sweet. I hate things like I drink my coffee black. My coffee is always black. It ain't no sugar in there. There ain't no creamer. It's black. It's always black. So I don't like super sweet things. So pomegranate juice is not sweet. The only thing out of there is coconut water that's sweet. So you can put some strawberries in there. You can put some other juice in there too if you like. You want all natural, of course, but you could put something else in there in addition. But that's lemon water in general is just something good, just FYI. But that mixture is you just buy some pomegranate juice ain't cheap neither. So for my wife to buy it, it's a big deal. She's a cheapo her. So, but yeah, I do about that much pomegranate juice, a good bit of coconut water. I usually I like a whole lemon, but if you put a half a lemon, you can maybe do a half a lemon, half an orange if you want to do something different. But the lemon is the key. What's your favorite PlayStation 2 game? Woo! Man. Let's look. Let's think. First of all, we kind of look at the shelf. Man. I'm gonna go stand. Give me a second. I gotta go walk over there and look at the shelf. So Make sure if my mic goes dead, you'll tell me if they're dying. Like I already killed one of them. I want to kill the other. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna walk over here. Let me make a little pass. Wow. Boo, this is tough. That's a tough one. Tough. So I'm going to name some here. So we're going to leave Madden out the equation because, to be honest, I played a lot of Madden back then. So I can't say that Madden is not the game that I would play. We got, okay, top games of that is Dark Alliance 2, Lords of the Rings, The Two Towers. I'll probably take that off the list. So Dark Alliance 2 is definitely there. That's a runner. That's a front runner. I played a lot of track and field, by the way. ESPN track and field. I played a lot of that. Played a lot of SOCOM. Scott. A lot of Need for Speed Underground too. I'll tell you that right now. Holy crap that I play. So those 2 are contenders. Dark Alliance 2, Need for Speed Underground 2. But if I had to say, Grand Theft Auto 3. Like honestly, Grand Theft Auto 3. Favorite PS2 game is Grand Theft Auto 3. Like I don't think I would play. I had to pick that. I played that. So, dude, I know that map like the back of my hand. Like I literally know every aspect of that game. GoldenEye Nightfire on PlayStation 2, great game. Didn't play a lot of Mortal Kombat and on the PlayStation 2 era. I don't think I have any Mortal Kombat. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't think I have any Mortal Kombat games on PlayStation 2. I didn't even know they made. Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat 4 was on PlayStation 2, right? I think that was it. They also had like Armageddon where you could create which ones you could create your own character. That was cool back then. But yeah, there's so many good games, man. But so I would say Dark Alliance 2, Need for Speed Underground 2, Grand Theft Auto 3, but Grand Theft Auto 3 would take the cake. There's a couple of other ones on there that are good, but everybody I agree. It's just different eras. I think like a lot of people like Vice City. But my question to you, if you liked Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, was San Andreas the first Grand Theft Auto you ever played? That's the question. Mortal Kombat's great. Mortal Kombat for Sega Genesis was the greatest thing. Mortal Kombat 2, if you live back then, Mortal Kombat 2 when it came out for the arcade was a phenomenon. I'm telling you. I beat that with 3 different characters on the arcade. Spent a lot of quarters. I'm just going to say. What's sad about Grand Theft Auto 3, I did not know that there was 2 other Grand Theft Autos, even though it's a 3. The first 2 Grand Theft Autos are terrible. I don't care what no one says, they're garbage. But that's just me personally. But I like play the trilogy before. You did play all 3 of them before San Andreas. Okay. So you played there's actually 4 games before San Andreas. So yeah, Sega, Mortal Kombat 2 for Sega and Super Nintendo when it came out, it was a phenomenon, guys. Like Mortal Kombat Day was a real thing. Like we yelled in the street and said, Mortal Kombat. So if we really want to go crazy, I have my save card. I didn't do the second garage because I couldn't get that fucking plane. So they have 2 garages in the game. 1 on each island, I believe. I'm trying to remember. One of them, every time you bring a car to it, you pull up, it has a list of cars on it. You bring a car to it. Max Payne is a good one. Rockstar was good, but Max Payne 2 was a great game. But I don't think it compares to the 3 games that I named, honestly. I just personally. You sent me an email? Is that what it is? What's what you said? Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at it. I remember. Keep dying in the water. So getting back, Grand Theft Auto 3. I had the thing where you went up to the garage of the car. You can probably look this up on YouTube. D-Sar, what's up, man? So Warzone is a good game. Not probably compared to these games. They didn't have Warzone back then, though. So they had a list of cars. If you pull up to the garage, put the car in there, it would check it off the list. Once you brought them all there, anytime you go to the garage, you could open the garage, go up to the car, and you walk up to it, it'll pop up, and then it'll appear outside the garage. So I have all those. The second garage, I had everything but the stupid little plane, the Dodo plane, if anybody remembers that from Grand Theft Auto 3. And I could never get that mother trucker to my thing. So it was upsetting, but it is what it is. Yeah, the Dodo plane, it was rough. I tried a few times. I think I was right before I stopped playing. That's what I was trying to do because that's all I had left to do in the game. I did so much crap in that game. So Warzone is a good game, though. I didn't know the original Call of Duty won Game of the Year, by the way. I'm pretty sure. I got to go back and look at the list, but the original Call of Duty. I didn't know about Call of Duty until I knew of the game, but I didn't know about it until Call of Duty 3. And then, of course, Modern Warfare. When Modern Warfare came out, it was on like Donkey Kong. I mean, that's just the way it was. PS3 games, man, that's crazy. I mean, I could list off so many games that are just great, though. Dark Alliance 2 was so fucking good, guys. Y'all don't understand. Like, so good. Need for Speed Underground 2. That's a phenomenon. That game was so good, dude. So good. God. And if you notice, I pick games that are very replayable. Like Max Payne. Look, Max Payne 2. Look, nothing wrong with that. But once you beat it, you kind of like, you can. It's done. Grand Theft Auto, you can play for hours. Dark Alliance, you can play for hours and just farm stuff and be okay. Now Need for Speed. Now Need for Speed's probably my second favorite game, but Need for Speed Underground 2, you could just street race all day. Like, come on, like that's just there ain't nothing. What they don't even make games like that no more. You know what I mean? It was online gaming before there was online gaming. Holy crap, I have no bullets. Oh, Gran Turismo, yeah. Gran Turismo. Do you have? No, I do not. I do not have Gran Turismo. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Damn it. I gotta get some. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Hold on, let me finish killing these motherfuckers. No, I don't. I don't really play many racing. Speaking of racing games, y'all voted for me to play They had that free Need for Speed Underground game. So I'm gonna be playing that next month. So we got it free this month, but we're gonna play it next month. Is it this month? Hold on, I kind of feel bad now. Oh, pause this shit. Almost didn't pause it. What do we have for free this month? Let's look. Was it this month or last month? No, it's this month. Yeah, it should come on, load, motherfucker. The Quiet Place on the road. Whatever. Like it's. Yeah, Need for Speed. What is it called? Need for Speed Unbound. I downloaded that, so we're gonna play that next month. It should be rather interesting, but see how it goes. It's funny how they put those pillars exactly in certain places. Does that ever make sense? Whoever makes these zombie maps, they're not stupid. Wow, what a meanie. He said nothing personal, you were already dead. No, I don't have no Gran Turismos. The last Gran Turismo I think I bought was, is there a free one? No, I think it was 6. Actually, I think it was 6. That's on PS4 though, I believe. Midnight Club. Midnight Club was good. Well, I think now wait, better than Need for Speed Underground 2 or better than Gran Turismo 7? I don't think they make 2 good racing games anymore. The Crew was probably one of the last ones that I really liked. Personally, I like the cruise, man. The Crew is cool, man. You just go cross country, just cruise it up. That's my shit, you know. That's fun stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just get in a car and we just cruise. Midnight Club's I don't like arcade racing. I don't know. I don't remember if Midnight Club was arcade racing or not, that's fine, but that's not my thing, if that makes sense. I'm more of a realistic simulation, if that makes sense. Like what's the one for Forza? Forza was good. There was one, isn't there like Need for Speed Carbine, or it was kind of like Underground, but it was the one for Xbox 360 maybe? That was some good shit. I'm not going to be able to make it in this one, so I'm probably going to stop. This is getting out of hand. This map sucks when it comes to what I'm trying to do here, so. Mm-hmm. Was on PlayStation 2. Okay, but I think it was on PS. There's a PS3 game. It has to be. It might have been Forza. There was a Xbox 360 game. I remember my brother-in-law had it for Xbox 360. It might have been Carbine. It definitely was it was very similar to Need for Speed Underground. And it looked good. Like he was playing, and I was like, man, this game looks pretty good. I remember it being part of the internet time, so it might have been. It has to be 360 because it. I don't know if they had it for PlayStation 3. I don't remember. But that game was good. And I may get the name wrong. That's the problem. It's not Most Wanted. I don't think it's Most Wanted. It wasn't a. That's kind of a simulation because it's with the cops and stuff like that. I'll have to look it up. I'm gonna look it up and figure it out because it's gonna irk my nerves. I'm gonna do it. Probably do it tomorrow. I'm probably gonna forget, so just be aware. But I like Most Wanted. It's okay. It's again, I'm not an arcade racing game guy. I like more realistic as possible. It don't have to be Gran Turismo, but like, you know, as realistic as you can get without it being too cartoony, I guess. But I mean, I like racing games. So. Good night, Bill. Thanks for the combo. You too, the Fuzz. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for supporting me on that level. That means a lot. Seriously, thank you so much. You're the best. Hit the like button on there. Put a little. We're living anytime. Come by anytime. Hang out. Now, This is more of a conversation kind of stream, just to let everybody know. But like tomorrow when we play Call of Duty, I'm gonna focus on the chat. I'll keep up with it as best I can, but I'm playing the game, you know. So in between us, what's the word? You know, like in between the loading screens and stuff like that, boom, I'll put them up, you know. I'll do my best to answer whatever I can answer, you know. Because I love talking about nerd stuff, TV shows, movies. This year, movies is going to be bananas, just to let everybody know. Holy shit, are we going to have some fucking movies? Straight up. Yeah. So Shadow, see, I don't like Shadow of the Colossus. But it's a good game, but it's not my game. If that makes sense. I've played it. It's not for me. It's a good game. It's just not just like Game of the Year. Just like Game of the Year. It looks like it would be a good game, but it's not for me. Sorry, I don't like that game. It's just what it is. I'm not, you know. I can say as a gamer, as someone who's played many games and I could say, hey, that game, it looks good, but it's not. It wouldn't be on my list. It gets its place in video game history because it was a phenomenon. You know, I played it and I played the remastered version, and they got the Glass Guardian. I think that's part of its repertoire. I don't know this right word, but whatever. Like I can name a game that probably no one's ever played on. It's a PlayStation 1 game, but it's one of my favorites. I own it, thank God. And I got it by accident. I think I bought it like it was one of those cheap games at fucking movie gallery or whatever. So I don't ever hear nobody ever talk about it, honestly. Because other games overshadowed it. I mean, there is other better games, but I like it. I love it. It's called, hold on, I'm gonna die here. It's called Darkstone for PlayStation 1. That's it. Good old Darkstone. I love Darkstone. Love it. It's like a Dark Alliance game. Look, X-Men Legions or whatever it's called, X-Men Legends or whatever. It's kind of like it's kind of like a Diablo game. Never heard of it. Yeah, watch. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go get it. Oh man, I gotta find it. Oh, here it is, right here actually. So I always have it by itself in my PS1 collection, just in case I gotta bring it up. No, I don't. But it was by itself because I love playing this game. So it's called Dark. See, I got it from movie. So I bought this from Movie Gallery when they were like going out of business or whatever. It's called Darkstone. There it is right there. It's kind of like a Diablo clone, but games like Diablo 2 were way better than it. So nobody plays this one, you know. But we didn't have Diablo on PlayStation. Like it was a PC game, you know. But I loved it. I really did. I need to put up some footage. I think it's on my channel. I'm pretty sure I had to put it on my channel at least one time in my life. I don't remember if I can record it. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna put it on the channel. Oh, there's another PlayStation 2 game. Sorry, it's still Grand Theft Auto. It's Final Fantasy X. Yes. Let me know if you play it. Let me know, seriously. Final Fantasy X. Holy, did I forget that? Where is that at? I know I own it. Do I not own that game? Ah, here it is. Yes. Holy shit, there's another Final Fantasy? I don't even know about that one. Final Fantasy X. Whew, that's definitely in the top 4. Yeah. Oh, Lord. That is a fantastic game. They got Dark Cloud too, but I didn't play that as much as I wish I would have. Devil May Cry. I mean, those games are look again. Devil May Cry is a great game, but guess what? When it's done, it's done. It's not. People can say there's replay availability, not compared to Grand Theft Auto though. And Need for Speed and oh shit, that's all. We need to. Yeah, hitting that's actually a great idea. Yeah. No, Devil May Cry and stuff like that. They don't make that. Well, we got God of War, so I'm glad they can make God of War remake. They can make Devil May Cry, but it's what's bad about that is all that's stale now. So it's hard. I can't believe they even made a God of War game and it's popular. So you just they've tried so many times. What's bad about now is it's all about. I hate to say it, I'm going to say it, but microtransactions and how can they monetize the game without people making good games. It does happen, but big studios trying to produce good games, it's a rare occasion nowadays. If there's no way for them to monetize it or make money after the fact, they're not fucking doing it. Just saying. It's the truth. Call it whatever you want, but it's the truth. So, remind me never to have two pistols in a scenario. But there is a bear coming, and I'm going to kill this bear. There he is. Okay, good. Oh, no. This fucking thing. I'm going to break my cardinal rule here. Microtransactions. I'm never going to say that it's cool to have it. For example, if a game is free, hold on. So two people here talking. So if a game is free, you should always have some sort of monetization for if people want to support you on that level. Well, I gotta pause this for a second. What's up? You're right, it is a Call of Duty. It's just me talking to the peeps. Dude, we had a good bit of people coming to chat here today. Shit, we're at fucking 15 different people came hang out in the chat today. That's at first we only had like 8, and then boom, a lot of people came hang out. But microtransactions and AI generated games, hey, we're gonna have great games. We're gonna have people that's gonna make some great games with any type of situation. Just like music. We have great music now. We have all kind of cool shit. Because of AI generation stuff. We could call it what it is. We can get mad about it. The technology, guess what? People used to get mad because of the TV, because of the radio, because of the microwave. So guess what? You got to learn to evolve. That's just the way it is. People can get mad, people can get this, people can get sad, people can get happy. I want to play it, but I probably won't stream. I won't. If I'm going to stream it, it's only going to be like this weekend for a little bit of time. I can't say. Have you played it yet? This bitch is eating my lunch. Come on, bear. It's bad. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it's oh shit. Oh, it's bad. It's not good. I saw people play it. This is what I'm gonna say. On day one, everybody played it. Wow, that was mean. Day one, everybody played it. Day two, no one played it. Oh shit. Pause. I want to see something real quick. Okay, 4. Come on, bear. How are you not dying? There you go. Thank you. I killed the bear. That's fine. Servers will be offline for at least less than a year. Oh, 100%. Oh, that game's dead. It's done. It's definitely it's over, man. It's there's a few people probably. I think the people who talk good about it only did a video to get views to talk good about it. Honestly, that's sad. But I haven't played it yet. But I can look at it and go, no. It ain't no Marvel Rivals. I'll tell you that right now. Truth of the matter is, Marvel Rivals has taken over everything. Period. The crazy thing about Overwatch, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it. Marvel Rivals will be around for a long time, brother. I promise y'all this. But Overwatch is pretty much dead. Overwatch killed another game back in the day when Overwatch first came out. Overwatch won Game of the Year, by the way. I'm pretty sure Overwatch won Game of the year it came out. The first Overwatch. Again, speaking of microtransactions, we're going to come back to that. They made Overwatch 2 and they microtransacted the shit out of it. And guess what? It failed in regards of because they tried to just maximize those type of monetization instead of making the game good. You can look at it. I mean, it's obvious. You can look at the scale, the model of scale that they have now. So, whatever. You know. But I do think this is what they need to do. And Marvel Rivals definitely needs to look. It's a sad thing with this, what they need to do. But I don't think Call of Duty's failing, though. Call of Duty has lower points, but Call of Duty's failing because there's no other game to play. Even Battlefield right now, Battlefield's struggling. I'm sorry. Still, Call of Duty is still the best battle royale to play right now. And if it wasn't for Arc Raiders, people would be playing Call of Duty. That's just the way it is. Because Battlefield's not good. In regards of, so it's not that it's not good. It's simple things. Simple things. Medal of Honor. Oh, you're right. It needs to come back. It's never going to come back because it's all owned by EA. Never going to come back. Because they can't. They would have to do Battlefield, Medal of Honor. Then it's never going to happen. It's just the way it is. Favorite Halo game? Halo 3 is my favorite Halo game of all time. Let's see how I answered that fast. Just saying. I'm going to come to Halo 3. Hopefully I can write that down. I wish you would type it in there, but I'm going to come back to Halo in a second. So what happens is the only thing that ruins Battlefield is a few things. For me, there is no solo play because it's too hard to play with randoms. Call of Duty is not hard to play with randoms. So it's fun. Even if you get on for 2 hours and play by yourself, you could play random resurgence with randoms or solo or whatever you want to do. It's fun. Battlefield is not fun playing with 3 fucking random players. That it's just not fun. I mean, Call of Duty is still up there for one of the top games to play. Just a FYI. I'm not riding the Call of Duty fanboy trail, but it's still one of the top games that people play. And what makes Arc Raiders fun, think about it. It's easy to play solo. It's fun to play. Oh, I unpaused it. Sorry. Oh, shit. I can't pause it no more. So we got to play until we die. It's fun to play solo, right? How ironic. We just talked about that for Call of Duty. That goes for any game, by the way. It's fun to play with groups. They have a great community, which is a lot like Marvel Rivals, have a pretty good community. A lot like Call of Duty does not have a good community. That's just the way it is. But there is a wealth of people. What's this? Well, we're going to find out how good it is in a little bit when season 2 comes out. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to jump up there, but that's the way it worked. So, Helldivers is a good game, but I don't know about the end game. See, that's the key. Is I didn't play it, so I can't really judge that regards. But I don't hear nobody talking about it in the circles, you know. But if you sustain a good group of people that's going to pay pay for the game to play, that's good. The key is make it fun. Then you make it fun with your friends. And then you make it good. Then you make. First of all, you got to make a well-rounded game that can be played. Period. It depends on. Let's just use a shooter. Good gunplay, good mechanics, fun stuff, right? Then, once that games were fun before, again, yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna say that the Division's bad, but I think like Arc Raiders is better. But so where are we at here? Oh, can I? Well, we're almost there. I don't have enough freaking. Okay, good. We got max ammo. So, but games are free. If it's a free game, what are they going to do to make money? How are we going to continue the game to go? You know how many games we bought back in the day? I don't know how old all y'all are. That were terrible, and we spent $60. For example, Arc Raiders should have been free. Sorry. I ain't paying for it. I'm not buying it. Nothing against it, but I'm not buying it. I don't think it's worth that price, in my opinion. But it's like Path of Exile. Path of Exile 2 is out right now. You can buy the pre-thing for whatever. And I was like, but I know I'm gonna spend $30. I'm not gonna play it I might as well wait till it's free. So I was like, you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll just wait till it's fucking free. Come on, Bear. I know you're gonna come up here. Jump. Oh, hell, okay. I'm gonna come back. Hold on. I can't pause it anymore, so I'm in an epic battle here. I'm gonna try to talk while I play, get my thoughts composed, but so Halo 3 is my favorite Halo. But there's one thing that Halo 3 did that was terrible. Back in the day when you played online, if you didn't have a certain expansion, they did something where if, like, for example, like if you didn't have a certain map pack or something, you couldn't play. Fuck, die because I'm talking. Hey, no problem. You couldn't play if it had a certain, like you couldn't play big map or something like that. A certain map if you didn't have the map. You couldn't play a certain game mode if you didn't have the maps. So once they did that, I was pissed because I couldn't play my favorite. I couldn't even play my favorite game mode, which is like Big Team Hunter or whatever the fuck it was called, because I didn't have the expansion. I'm not paying for the fucking expansion or whatever it was. I'm not buying it. It's my choice not to buy it. Fucking night. That map sucks. God, that map sucks. Whatever. I'm not doing that no more. So I like Halo 2. I do. I really do. Halo 2 is probably a better single player game than Halo 3, but I just love Halo 3. Halo 3 is just single. I played Halo 3 with my buddies online. That's when I had an Xbox 360. Dude, we had such epic games of snipering, capture the flag, driving. I'm one of the best Halo drivers. I wish I did YouTube back then in the game. Like, I'm sorry, I am hands down. I was the guy that rolled down the street And I would be the driver. We would roll up on the flag and get crazy with it. That's just how we did it. So just good fun, you know. Halo 1 was okay, but Halo 2 was better, of course. So those were the good times, exactly. Halo Infinite was okay. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't bad. I even like the little Halo combat, like a StarCraft kind of thing. Well, I forgot it's like a strategy game. I like that too. It was good. It's good. Some of the last Halos were pretty bad though, but same thing. They try to squeeze everything out of everybody. It gets a little old, you know. But it's what it is, you know. You got to enjoy what you're gonna enjoy. You know, you got to, you know, if you're gonna love it, you're gonna love it. You know, like if you want a good game to play that's here lately, truthfully, you go get Elden Rings. Yeah, they just need to make Halo great again. They can make an epic battle royale. Like, dude, there's so many things they could do. They just don't, you know, whatever. Again, we don't know what gets said behind the scenes. We don't know. And it's a business. They're not in it to lose money. You know, is the truth. You know, do you want to lose money? You know, you got to understand the business. You know, same thing in my business, in my day job. People don't understand the business. It's easy to say that, oh, well, they should get this, they should do that, they should do this. Bitch, you ain't spending the money. You know, I can understand why they are. I agree. The best thing about that is remastered Halo 1, 2, and 3, make multiplayer online for PlayStation, Xbox, the Switch. Great idea. Great idea. Just like they should have made, okay, great example. GoldenEye 007. Remake it. Hold on. Let me finish this up here. I'm going to finish my statement. Okay. GoldenEye 007, the 64 version. Just remake it exactly like it is. Make it exact. I don't give a shit if they don't even have single player. Just make it with the multiplayer and let us kill each other. I would pay for that. I would buy the battle pass for different odd job costumes and different fucking 007 costumes. I don't give a fuck. Put some new maps in there. Make an expansion for some new maps for $9.99. How it won't be hard. Put like some Nightfire maps on there. Like, here's the Nightfire bundle. Just do all that. Just do the 007 collection. Is it that hard? I don't know. I don't give a shit. I almost bought the new 007 game collector's edition with the fucking gold gun on it, but I couldn't pre-order it. They didn't let me pre-order and pay a little bit at a time. Kind of glad they didn't let me do that because I didn't want to pay. It's a lot of money. So I'm glad I got to keep the money I had. So it kind of worked out in the favor, but I was about to do it. In Halo, it would have been, honestly, the pistol. The Halo 2 was the pistol was iconic, but the pistol, I'm a pistol guy. I used the pistol and the assault rifle. I was a basic guy. I didn't do much sniping. I was an objective guy. I didn't really need to kill nobody. I didn't kill many people. We played a lot of capture the flag. And the blitz ball thing, was that in Halo 3? The thing where you throw the ball? I didn't play a lot of team deathmatch. It was capture the flag or domination. Didn't they have like a domination mode? Or it was like hard point. What's the percentage of the retirement is going towards Sonic the Hedgehog? Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. I want to, give me a second here. I played mostly objective games in Halo. I didn't play a lot of team deathmatch. I'm not a killer. I'm not good at.
What percentage of the retirement is going towards Sonic the Hedgehog?
I don't think Sonic's ever going to retire here lately because the last movies did really well. Sonic is still relevant to this day. So especially it's owned by Nintendo now, I think. So the latest Sonic game, the kart game that came out last year, people really liked it. It was really good. It was a good game. I didn't play it, but I heard good things. If y'all haven't played it, I don't think it was free though. I don't think it was free. But the Sonic kart game that came out last year, I don't remember the name, was awesome. Was good. I heard it was good. Let me put it that way. I didn't play it, so I can't tell you. I think it was free though. I don't remember. I think I do have it downloaded. But Halo is just, yeah. We played a lot of objective games. Capture a flag. I think it was hardpoint. They had a hardpoint mode. But big game, big team, death, whatever it was, big bounty, what they called it, something. It was big something. Yeah. Don't take much to make that game great, though. And I'm kind of like that with a couple of games, you know. World of Warcraft is always going to be a game that World of Warcraft is my number one. If I had internet and I could play any game for the rest of my life, it would be World of Warcraft. It's just the way it is. The way it is. That's just the way it is. It's just that's how I feel about it. So. I don't know why I don't let you say that. That's kind of weird, but maybe because of the capital letters. I don't know. You know, I got you. So, but I've played, dude. I kind of wish I should have logged. I wish you could almost have. See, back in the day, I wish we had apps and stuff to log. Strategy would be like StarCraft and Warcraft. Is that what we're talking about? Those type of strategy games. Maybe XCOM. Is XCOM a strategy game? Age of Empires, those type of games, I believe. I'm going to play XCOM on the channel, by the way. I love XCOM. I suck at it, but Rise of Nations? Ooh, good name drop, huh? I didn't play many Warhammer games back then, but I love Age of Empires, StarCraft. Actually, speaking of I have StarCraft over there. StarCraft, Age, Command and Conquer, those type of games, love those. I'm terrible at them. I can't play against other humans because y'all build your shit so damn fast, I die. So, like Rise of Nations, my buddy would play that, and dude, he would have a nuclear. I'm still on the third phase. He's already, an atomic phase with nuclear bombs and shit. And he kills me. He's like, Billy, you ready? What you doing over there? I said, I'm not a big Mass Effect guy. So Mass Effect came out during a time where I only bought like 2 games a year, and one was Madden because that's all I could afford, So it's a rough time, and not a rough time, but bills came first, So that's why I buy games now because I can, you know what I mean? So I love the game hunt, Now I like Mass Effect. I played some of them, but they are fun. I do think, but they came out during a time where there was a PS3 era where, like, I didn't play. Great example. People get pissed, but I did my favorite best to worst Resident Evils, the last, because we're getting Resident Evil in February. So I did my best to worst for the main games. The main from 8. What is it? I forgot how many there is. There's 10 of them, I think. I think there's 10. I'm sorry. I think there's 10 or 11, whatever there is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's so many. I did it. Did the video about it. So Resident Evil 4 came out during that time. During that time where I didn't buy a lot of games. So guess what? It's not nostalgic to me. So what happens with that game, consoles was so it was crazy. It's going to be interesting to see it come to PS. Yeah, I would buy the like if they have a Halo Collector's Edition or whatever for the 3 games. I would buy that 100%. But like Resident Evil, then so what happened with Resident Evil 4, and then 5 and 6 comes out, and people are bitching about the action and bitching about this, and I'm like, wait, y'all praise Resident Evil 4, and it's this that's who started all this shit, all these cutscenes, and that's the game that started it all. So they pissed me off. It always would piss me off. I'm like, yo, what are y'all bitching about? So, but whatever. Everybody's entitled to their opinion of what games they love, you know? Like some people love the Roadblock stuff. My son loves Roadblocks, but I can't. Dude, I try. I can't play it. Correct. They always, yeah. That's why. Yes, correct. They always will bitch about something. I agreed. The best thing about TV shows, movies, video games, those type of things are subjective in regards of if you may like them. You know, like me, I know of a game like there's certain games that I love. Like people get mad and a hard time all the time, but guess what? What I do is I wait till the next one comes out and I buy last year's because I love football. I love it. I love playing Madden. I don't give a shit about opening packs and people get pissed. If you're the idiot that buys the packs and want to gamble, whatever you want to call it, that's your stupidity. You're an adult. Now, taking advantage of kids is stupid, but it's no difference than Call of Duty. Okay. Does anyone know the age limit? You got to be like 16 or older to buy Call of Duty. So if your parents buy it and you're 10 years old playing the game, whose fault is that? It's not the kid's fault. Yeah, they should just do all 3 though, but they're not going to do that because they're going to milk it for everything it's worth. But it's no difference than when they redid Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. Remember when they remastered it? They put so many fucking microtransactions in the game. I'm making sure it's still charging. It was ridiculous, bro. I was like, what are they doing? Like, I didn't even understand. It wasn't even the same game. Like, just let me play. I want to play the old maps and have a good time and do some domination. You know? What? Got to make that money. I'm going to kill maybe one more bear and then we're done here, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming on. If anybody got anything else before we wrap this up, we've stayed on a lot longer than I expected. I was supposed to get off an hour ago. So you guys keep this going. Feel free to become a member of the channel. It's $1.99. It goes a long way. We all choice though. Not going to force nobody. But that's kind of a cool way to support the channel. You know, it's like I said, it's $1.99 a month. Nothing big, nothing crazy. You get a couple good things. You get some emojis in the chat. You get some videos. You always get videos ahead of time. Like right now, there's like 10 videos that you guys can watch that nobody else can at the moment because they're scheduled for a different day. But your call. I don't understand why don't they will make millions. No, because they can't. Because Battle Royale is where it's at in Call of Duty. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. They don't give a shit about multiplayer. They can say that they do, but guess what? They do not. I'm sorry. Just like zombies, they don't care about zombies because they can't monetize zombies. They do, but not to the point of where they take advantage of the casual players that play Resurgence. it's okay. It's just the way it is. They should throw it in there for like a. They put the old maps and stuff. We could say what we want, but I doubt if it would make any. I don't know. Yeah, it's you're gonna get games like Elden Rings that are gonna come along, God of War that's gonna come along. I liked Assassin's Creed. A lot of people didn't, but they're still making Assassin's Creeds, so they must be doing something right because they still make like, dude, they have a. I didn't know they got a shit ton of Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed has more games than a lot more games than God of War. I mean, the only games that beat that is like Mario. Let's see, Mario, Donkey Kong, probably. I don't know. I know Mario for sure got a lot. Mario has a lot of games. Zelda, I don't know. I'd have to look. But Assassin's Creed has a shit ton of games. So it must be doing decent. That's all I'm trying to get. Like enough to where they make it more. I like Shadows. I thought Shadows was okay. I'm not gonna sit here and say. I mean, spoiler, but it's in my top 9 best games of last year. So they do. I mean, there's some. I mean, there's 2 games that we could talk about right now. People can sit there and say what they want. Fallout 76 and Cyberpunk whatever 77. I mean, Cyberpunk, they had to issue refunds. PlayStation was pissed. People play that game now. It's actually supposedly pretty good. But why didn't they just wait another year and release it when it was good? We could bitch about anybody else, but Grand Theft Auto, you know why the game's not out yet? Because they want to make sure it's going to be good. That's what we want. We can complain all day and joke about that it's never going to come out. But shut up and let it come out when it's going to be good. I'd rather take another 5 years and the game be great than put it out now and it'd be a piece of shit for the next 5 years until it's great again. Right? Or half and half, or whatever we want to talk about. Yeah, at least another year. They should have given another year for Infinite. The story, that's not the one that's you fight the same boss like, I'm sorry, I don't think I played that one because I didn't have an Xbox at the time. But is that the one where you fight the same boss like 5 times or something like that? And now that's the one that had the terrible multiplayer, if I remember correctly. Is that I don't know. I don't know 100%, but dude, and their battleground, it's open world. No. Okay, maybe that's not the one I'm thinking of. But dude, they could have made a battlegrounds like kind of like a mixture of Call of Duty but with Apex, different Spartans that have different powers. Not a lot of different powers, but yeah, sell skins. You could do all that. Like different. I mean, they already got the weapons. They could have added a couple cool weapons, somewhat jetpacks in the air, have vehicles. I mean, it almost could have been a picture of that. It is open world. No doubt. I don't remember that one. Then I know there's one that you fight the same boss like 5 times. The single player. I know that for a fact. And the one that was live service, I think, or I don't know. Like I said, I didn't get to play Halo because I don't have an Xbox anymore. So the campaign, is that the one where you fight the same boss a bunch of times? That's Halo 5 you're talking about. Oh, okay. So, but look, there's people that still play Destiny. You know, and Destiny's a good shooter. The gameplay plays good. Oh, I gotcha. So I'm thinking of a different game. That's right. I didn't play Infinite at all. Then I don't know about Infinite at all. You know, people still play Destiny. You know, so and even Apex. You know, the key is just to make the game. I don't know. It's a tough. You can't appeal to everyone. Just make the game good. Make it fun to play with friends. Make it fun to play solo. That's it. But I'll tell you what, we luckily have games like Marvel Rival. Marvel Rival is great. Wow, they're getting rid of deal. That's crazy. Did not get. You got to give people credit or something. You got to give them credit to buy the. You got to give them their money back or something. That way, you can't do that. You can't take shit away and be like, "Oh, sorry." And that's why I don't buy shit. Well, just like Call of Duty, the next Call of Duty, it's all gone. All the operators are gone. That's why I don't worry about it. I don't buy none of that shit. I bought a Ninja Turtle, but I didn't pay for the Ninja Turtle. I paid for. I didn't. I just used my points I already had. Because I like Donatello. So, but I missed my Terminator skin, but I ain't buying the next one. My thing is, let me trade it in. Like, look, you had the Terminator skin. Since we saw that you had it, why don't we'll give you half? You could get the new one for half price. That's a great deal because I would have bought it. That's right. You could trade in. Yeah, we saw you had this skin. It was 1,100 points. You can buy it now for 500 credits if you have it, if it's available. If you have the credits available, or you could go buy it, get the credits. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, I'm not a big. Well, I mean, of course, well, COD 4. From COD 4 and on, I play a lot of Call of Duty. I mean, that's obvious. But Call of Duty 4 single player was fucking awesome. So, all right, guys, I'm pretty much done here. I'm going to end this. I'm going to charge this bad boy right here. I will talk to you guys later. We'll play tomorrow. We're going to play Call of Duty. It'll be late, but we'll play some Resurgence. And, okay, gotcha. I appreciate everybody coming by. Thanks for all the donations. I appreciate it. Think about hitting up the merch store if you want. Your choice, though. Oh, Black Ops 6. That's right. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Peace and chicken grease. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And we're going to play this weekend. Fall. We'll probably play. What we're going to play? We're going to play Call of Duty tomorrow. And we're going to probably play High Guard for a little bit. Probably for an hour, baby. Ooh. And we're going to play. I've been promised everybody Fortnite. So we're going to play that too. All right, guys. Take it easy. Peace.